So hi there, we're here back at Devox. Exciting conference so far, lots of content. I have with me the Chrome guys. So I have Joe, I have Francois, and these guys have been here talking about Chrome apps. And I'll start with you, Joe.
Sure.
Can you tell us what Chrome apps are even?
Yeah,
Chrome and how they differ from maybe real apps?
They're relatively new. We officially launched them back in September. We've been developing them for a couple of years now. Essentially, Chrome apps are a way to use HTML5 to develop real native-feeling applications that look and feel like native ones. They run outside the browser. They work offline by default. They work on desktop as well as mobile, so it's a great way for developers to build real native experiences.
So a lot of things you covered here briefly here. You want to cover the offline part? What does it really mean to be offline?
Yeah, sure. So well, we're all familiar with building web applications, right? So you use HTML5, you build your web application, it's online. So when you build a Chrome app, you build it the same way: HTML5, JavaScript, CSS. But all the resources are packaged up locally into an application. It's local on your machine like an installed app is. And you can run the app when you're not connected or when you have a connection that's not so good, and it just behaves normally.
Great, yeah, so that's really obviously very important. Another thing is you can access computer, the laptop or the machine's resources, as in the USB port or the file system and stuff like that. So, that brings up the ability to build a whole new range of applications.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Which typically a web app could not.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, we leverage HTML5 wherever possible. But when HTML5 does not provide a certain feature, we have Chrome app APIs that fill in for things like file access and USB and Bluetooth and sockets and such as. So.
Okay, so one of the reasons I have Francois here with us also is that Francois has been doing some of that, which is integrating with some of the hardware available on machines. Do you want to tell us more about what you're doing here at Devox?
So yes, one guy actually in Google named Luis built an awesome library on JavaScript to be able to communicate with those USB NFC reader.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've built a Chrome app which helps with registration. And basically those tags here
so the wristbands that everybody has here?
And you can scan it and write to it directly from a Chrome app, only with web technologies. That's just awesome, really.
Yeah, that's
right.
Really
so it's used here for registration, for delivering the wristbands, checking what's on those wristbands, which is used throughout the conference, and we use those on Chromebooks.
Yep.
But that could be on any machine that's running Chrome, which kind of brings me to the question of how are these packaged and delivered? I mean, those Chrome apps.
Yeah, so basically it depends. So on desktop machines, they're packaged up as zip files, and they're stored in the Chrome Web Store. And so you go to the Chrome Web Store, you download and install the application, and it's the same as you download an app from any other app store. On mobile, we use the Cordova library to package up applications as native apps. So they're basically native apps that host your web code, and they get packaged as a native app for that platform. So for Google, they go in the Play Store. For iOS, they go in the Apple App Store. So depending on whether it's desktop or mobile, that's how they get delivered.
So how real are Chrome apps today on mobile? How far along are we?
Well, it's really early days right now. We have a team of people in Canada and Waterloo that are working on contributing to the Cordova effort. We've got a good set of the core APIs ported over now. We think that probably by early 2014, we should be in good shape for people to start building real apps.
Great, so how would somebody go about building an app, pushing it out, and making it known? So there's a store for that? That's how people find out about it?
Well, I mean, to build it, it's really easy. You can go to our website. It's developer.chrome.com/apps. That's where all the information about the APIs is stored. If you want to go to GitHub, we have a GitHub repo at github.com/Google Chrome. Then there's a Chrome app samples repo in there, shows all the samples. So those are probably the places I would start to learn how to build these.
Great. Francois, how hard was it to actually build this once the library was available?
Once the library is done, so easy, really. And we are hoping to make this library open source so that anyone can use it.
Great. Yeah, I think it's interesting to be able. NFC is obviously not built in every machine, but certainly devices like this one has it, and it'd be great to be able to tap into that kind of resources.
Definitely.
Any final words on where to go next? What do you expect from this technology going forward?
Oh, damn it.
Well, we're building new APIs all the time. We've already got a lot of great apps in the Chrome Web Store that some great partners have built. So we're continuing to see some really good uptake in the platform among partners. We're looking really forward to getting these things out on mobile. Really looking forward to people building mobile apps. So I think that it's early days, it's just beginning, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Well, great. I think I've heard good things about your session, certainly here at DevVox, and people can catch it soon and
Absolutely,
on Parlays.
Great.
Definitely. If I can add something.
You should.
So Chrome API are great, but my hope is that they will be destroyed in a matter of years so that the web can use them, actually. That's
right, so you're saying HTML++, 5+, whatever.
Yeah, it would be great to have a lot of
is a standard.
Yeah, it would be great to see a lot of this stuff get standardized over time.
Okay, yeah, great, but you need to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, exactly, right?
Chrome Apps.
Yeah.
Check it out.
All right.
All right, thank you.